I really thought a foot massager was incredibly gimmicky until I got one, and then I realized how much my family and I were using it, including my kids who are 5 and 3, which I think is hilarious. They just love it. But my husband and I both suffer with plantar fasciitis, and they have actually helped us so much. Now, there are different ones you can get, so today in this video we are going to be comparing 3 of the top brands on Amazon. This one is by Cupilo, we have this one by Nekteck, and we have this one by Tisscare. So stick around if you want to see me go through all the modes and functions of 3 of the top selling foot massagers on Amazon, and then which one I recommend and where I think you should spend your money. And we are going to go ahead and start with Nekteck. Nekteck definitely has the least amount of features, so it's very simple to use, but you can't adjust anything. So all you do is you push this button once and it turns on the massagers. You turn this button twice and then it turns on heat and massage, and it also kicks up the massage a little bit. So out of all 3 of them, this definitely has the least amount of modes on it. And the heat is just okay, to be honest. The massaging, the kneading, I guess I should say, is okay for me on the lowest level, which is number 1 when the light is blue down here. But I like heat on my feet, so once you kick it up to the heated one and it goes a little faster, the kneading is actually just a little too hardcore for my feet, and I don't love it. It doesn't offer any compression on the sides or on the top, and the other 2 do. So overall, this one is just okay for me. It's not the one I would choose to purchase for myself or purchase for anybody else if I was giving them a gift. However, the fact that it is super easy to use is kind of a plus, and you know, for somebody who isn't super techie or gadgety and just wants to be able to push a button and go, this might be a decent choice. We're now going to go ahead and move on to the Tisscare massager. This one has so many different modes, and it actually can be used for the longest amount of time on heat. So if heat is something you're interested in, this is one that you're going to want to pay attention on. So it's just got the on-off button right here, and then you can set the timer in 5-minute increments all the way from 5 up to 30. So that is nice. The other 2, they recommend you only use for 15 to 20 minutes each. It has different modes, which you can change just by pushing this button. So it's not customizable as far as modes go. You just push it, and one does kneading and compression. You can turn on the heat in any mode you want, and it has 2 different: heat off, heat 1, and heat 2. Now if I change modes, mode number 2 is compression and massage as well, but just a little more intense. And you can also change the intensity here. It goes all the way from 0 up to 9, and the intensity is changing things like compression and massage, like how fast it's kneading or how hard it's kneading. Now if we want to go to P3, this is going to be a higher intensity of compression and kneading, and it also gives you little breaks in the kneading. It kneads, it compresses, and then it gives you a little break. Now 4 is going to be compression only. So that mode will compress your foot. You can see how these are growing and getting bigger. And then mode 5 is going to be no compression, just massage. So you have 5 different modes on this one, and then you have the off, the heat 1, and the heat 2. And again, you can use this one up to 30 minutes. Now, this is a great product. I do love it, but still not my top pick. However, I like it more than the Nekteck one. This would be number 2, and if you're comparing prices and this one is for some reason less expensive than the Cupilo and you want to go with it, I think that would be fine. It does offer a lot of different modes, so that if you have, you know, there are some people who don't like that much massage or don't want heat at all or whatever, so you can adjust that, which is nice, but you are stuck with the modes that they give you, which are 5, and then you can just adjust the intensity and the time, as well as the heating. Go ahead and power that off. It does, out of the 3, it is, in my opinion, the quietest. But let's go ahead and turn on the Cupilo. This one I just have to plug in right here. All cord lengths on these are about the same, so I don't think that that is an issue. But this one is nice because you slip your feet all the way in. I am a size 8, American women. The thing with this one is that if your foot is bigger than like a size 12 or 13, I don't think you're going to be able to fit in it, which is a bummer because this is my pick and this is my favorite foot massager. I like it because you can put your feet all the way in, and it does an amazing job with compression. So this has so many different modes that you can customize all over the place. So you've got your power right here, and then you've got knead, and for knead you can go low, medium, or high. And then compression goes all the way from 1 to 5. So you've got, when the little light lights up, you've got 1, 2, 3, pressed again, 3 plus 1 equals 4. Those 2 lights are lighted up, so that's at 4, and then 3 plus 2 equals 5. So your compression can go all the way up to a 5. This one has a completely different setting that the other 2 do not have, or that you cannot control, I should say, which is vibration. So you can do low, medium, or high vibration. And then with the heat, you can also do off, low, which lights up blue, or high, which lights up red. This one by far is probably like the noisiest, but I don't think any of the three of them are super noisy. This one does the best with compression. I love how you can get the compression all around your feet. And what I also like about this one and the Tisscare, which is not true with the Nekteck, is that this cloth portion right here and the cloth portion on the Tisscare are removable. So if they get dirty or sweaty or gross or anything like that, you can take them out and wash them. Whereas on the Nekteck, you cannot. The fabric stays in place. So this one I think provides the best heat and the most relief to my feet, and I like that I can make it as gentle as I want or as strong as I want. I think it has a greater range of comfortability, I guess you would say. I'm going to turn the kneading down a little bit. It definitely gets the hottest. Maybe that's because it's surrounding my feet completely. So the Cupilo is definitely my favorite, especially I live in a very cold climate, like 8 months out of the year. It's very cold here. So to be able to put my feet in and get a massage and get them warmed up at the same time is an amazing thing to have. They're all relatively quiet. They all plug into a power source, so none of them are portable. So no really comparison there. I just think that this one overall, if you have a foot smaller than like a size 12, men's, like size 12 men's, this is probably going to be the best one to go with because it offers the most settings, the most variety of massage, heat, vibration, and compression, and it's the only one that has vibration in their setting list as well. I would say they're all about the same noise level, so that's not crazy, but what I was saying earlier is like this right here has a zipper on it, so you can actually remove this material out of here and wash it. You can do that as well with the Tisscare. However, with the Nekteck, you cannot remove the fabric, or at least you can't do it easily. It looks like you'd have to disassemble the whole thing. There's no zippers or anything like that. So this one is definitely my top choice. I love it. I use it often. If you are looking for a gift for somebody or just to give yourself a little bit of relaxation, this is going to be the one for you.